Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the OURmindaNOW Tech Camp 2020. And this is our first face-to-face tech camp for this year. So you guys are all over Jensan, Lanao, Maguindanao, Cotabato, Basilan, Sulu, and we know na hindi madali yung naging proseso in getting all of those papers possible. But you guys made that, and you're finally here, and we're all here together for this tech camp.
Adam was right, because this tech camp is indeed, and I think it will be intimate and meaningful, not just because of the numbers, but because of the circumstances of the pandemic. We came to realize that we need to bring the advocacy closer to the stakeholders, closer to the Mindanaoan people, because the discussion of peace and conflict in the Philippines, Mindanao is the most critical area. We need to do something about it. Inform, engage others to take action.
As an ordinary youth, I'm always asking myself, how can I help? What is my purpose of my living? What can I do to my community to make a positive impact?
As a Filipino Magindanaon, I want to make a change because what we need right now is love and spreading the platform which speaks peace is our religion. This is a beautiful platform wherein everyone can live harmoniously.
Before you can become effective in going out and promoting peace, you need to make hugot. You need to anchor it. You need to anchor it on a legitimate context analysis. And this is one way of analyzing the context of Mindanao. So that is an essential part of being effective as peace influencers.
Ground yourself with an unbiased thinking, trying to also understand other people, trying to understand the other residents of Mindanao, so that your views will become more wider. Your views will be more deeper. Not only the narratives of the community that you have, but the narrative of Mindanaoans.
It is very important to understand that discrimination is one of the root causes of conflicts, peace injustices, and underdevelopment of the community, because it restricts people to show their culture, their tradition, their capabilities that makes them unacknowledged and unappreciated.
You can now empower yourself to use social media at a good cause that would help the community.
Social media has allowed all of its users, everybody, to share their ideas, opinions in an environment that is very unfiltered.
There's nothing wrong by trying to go down into the bottom of what makes you different. But would that really be more important than asking what makes us similar with one another? What would make us click with one another so that we could better serve our community?
You are actually empowered, but you are more empowered because of this tech camp. You learn to better your craft, Mas nahasa ang inyong mga galing because of this tech camp. And I hope that's true. It's really true, and it's even inspiring to our part to hear you guys challenging yourselves. Actually, kayo yung challenge sa sarili nyo na, we have to go back to the community and then share this to them. Makakaasa ang equal access that this will be shared to your networks.
We always believe that conflict is part of our everyday life. No? Hindi ito ang kawalan ng conflict. Then conflict will always be there. I think our problem is how do we manage our conflict. For us to grow as a community, pag may conflict, we use discourse, we use dialogue. Let us debate on this. But never we use violence.
In that way, let us continue to educate our communities about who we are, and let's continue the advocacy of promoting cultural pluralism and religious tolerance, because the only way to actually prevent conflicts from getting violent is basically to transform minds and hearts towards holistic acceptance of who we are. We might be different in terms of our religious practices, but we have that shared aspiration. And that is, I always believe that intrinsic to human nature is kindness. We just really have to communicate, the goodness within us, because, there's the triumph of kindness over evil when the good men and women speak on behalf of those who are unheard. It is not our duty to unify the minds, but to unify the hearts. Through that way, we gain peace. And I hope that you will continue to raise your words, not your voice. Use your voice to raise the concern of your community beyond your selfish interests. Be the voice of change.
You are the youth and you are the hope of this country. If you stop thinking of things that you can do better at this point, then when will you start? So I think that's gonna be my challenge. Start now, be the change that you want to see in our community, and we are just here to guide you.
As a young influencer, I can create a narrative that the people of Mindanao are serious in its quest to the attainment of peace and development in the region, to live in a safe and conducive environment.
As a youth, we need to be the catalyst of change, to be the voice of voiceless. Let us all our voice be heard. As an advocate of peace, I would be, inshallah, one of the front rows in advocating peace, empowerment, and development in the community.
As we face so much challenges, as we face more than that we cannot imagine, we are coming here together to build that dream that we wanted to be, that peaceful Zamboanga, and that peaceful Mindanao, that will radiate into our country as a whole and into the world. I would like to invite you to be with my journey as we achieve that kind of vision that we wanted to have.